I think climate change is a real thing that is impacting the economy. I think it's the big bogey in the economy. If you want to worry about something, don't worry about the Oval Office, except with what's happening in terms of climate science, because I think climate is the big bogey here. I don't think climate disaster is priced well enough into economic models, into disaster models, into insurance models, certainly not into real estate models. And I think water is a big source of that. I grew up in New Mexico, pretty dry state. I know how precious it is. And just being here in Southern California and flying in here from Nevada, you can see just how that big lake outside of Las Vegas has shrunk. So I think it's going to become a more and more precious resource. And of the precious resources that we actually need, to get by, it's not necessarily the cobalt or the stuff that makes in my iPhone. It's actually what we need to drink and sustain ourselves. So I also believe it's becoming a more privatized industry. And it's one of those things that, again, it's a precious resource, probably the most precious we have. That's why I think it might be something that might be worth investing in at least a small portion of your portfolio. I think resources in general are important. That's just the one that is so basic and so important to the way we live.